Yo, what up, what up, what up? And welcome back to Pnoid News. Man, listen, nobody watched my video this morning. It was a really good video. It's one of the best discussions I've had in a long time. Like, real shit. Like, man, listen, like, if y'all like my content, like, in general, as a whole, if you like my content, like, yo, y'all should probably go watch that. Like, it's pretty amazing. Like, it's really, really good. Like, on some really, it's amazing. Anyway, yo, look. This, Brian Stelter got, you know what I'm saying, like, they say Brian Stelter got pwned by this dude, right? Let's watch this, and I'm going to show you, like, how the hell it is that, like, when somebody gives you an opportunity, you know what I mean, to, like, punch him in the face, like, a lot of boxers do this, they'll stick their chin out or whatever, right? And go, oh, man, like, man, you can hit me, it ain't going to hurt. And, like, Mayorga did this to Trinidad one time. Mayorga was one of my favorite boxers because, like, he used to come to the ring, like, smoking a cigarette, and he was super flamboyant, right? Like, legitimately, like, Trinidad hit this dude and, like, damn near knocked him out, right? Legit. He wasn't playing games with him, right? But, like, let's check this out and see what this dude said, and then I'm going to show you how to do it properly, right? Because when somebody gives you an opportunity, you knock that motherfucker out and let him know, like, you don't play games with me, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's highly important. This here is, authors can't, you know what I'm saying, speak. You know what I mean? They're not really good at public speaking. You know what I mean? They're uhs and what? You know, it's how it works. They haven't been accustomed to filling those voids. But, I mean, I'm going to show you how to do it. Like, if you had an opportunity to, like, stand here and crack Brian Stelter's jaw, you know what I mean? I'm going to show you exactly how to do it and break his soul.
Oh, and that's what Trump does. He has spent most of his administration seeing people on television and immediately calling them.
But maybe that's how it works sometimes,
I don't want you to think...
Is that how it works? That's how you get access?
But I don't want you to think that what I said at that point was in any way inauthentic. I think the media has done a terrible job on this. I think you yourself, while you're a nice guy, you're full of sanctimony. You become part of one of the parts of the problem of the media. You come on here and you have a monopoly on truth. You know exactly how things are supposed to be done. You are one of the reasons people can't stand the media. I'm sorry.
You're cracking me up.
It's your fault.
So what should I do differently, Michael?
Don't talk so much. Listen more. People have genuine problems with the media. The media doesn't get the story right. The media exists in its own bubble.
That's true. I agree.
You got to stop. I mean, that last segment that I just had to listen to of all of the people saying the same old stuff. Also, you're incredibly repetitive. It's week after week. I mean, you're the flip side of Donald Trump. Fake news, and you say virtuous news.
We just figure out what is
here.
real.
I mean,
I'm listening.
Well, figuring out what is real is not so easy, and most people don't want to turn to Brian Stelter to tell us what's real. I'm sorry.
Well, then why'd you bother coming on CNN a few times this week?
I'm a book salesman.
Michael, I love talking to you. I'm grateful you came on. And I guess let's do it again.
All right. So, here's the thing, right? Like, if you're going to stand here and wound an individual, you need to wound him to the point where he's not going to come back at you, right? It's highly important. Now, this is how this should have went.
People can't stand the media. I'm sorry.
You're cracking me up.
It's your fault.
So what should I do differently, Michael?
Well, here's what you should do differently. first off, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you should stop being a mouthpiece for the government, right? Just to begin with. Stop worshiping the military industrial complex. Stop having on CIA agents on a regular basis who are going to push propaganda that's positive for the military industrial complex. And, you know what I mean? Stop taking money from Boeing, right? Stop taking money from Blackwater. Stop standing here looking at the people as if they're the ones who have the fucking problem, right? Maybe you should stand here and, you know what I mean, address the fact that like actual human beings have real problems. Maybe you should address the fact that we've deindustrialized and shipped half of our jobs over to other countries. Maybe we should have maybe you should stand here and, you know what I mean, try to address the fact that human beings, the reasons why they're doing what they're doing is far more important, right, than, you know, like anything that you're standing here trying to talk about at the moment. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, just maybe, you know what I mean, the truth, you know what I mean, isn't what you're saying. Maybe you should stand here and look at things and go, well, if Donald Trump's telling the truth, we should actually stand there and say it. Maybe we should sit here and do actual investigative journalism. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't stand here and try and hold people hostage and blackmail people to, you know what I mean, stop talking trash about us. Maybe we should address the fact, you know what I mean, that we become part of the issue. Maybe we should stand here and look at it and go, hey, look, we're not an underdog. We're actually the overdog and we're running things. Maybe we should stand here and admit that, you know, like we're really the actual issue in America. Maybe we should stop being so divisive. Maybe we should stand here and try to promote unity instead of trying to stand here and promote wokeness all the time. Maybe we should stand here and talk about the fact that, you know, like regular people every day had, you know what I mean, their restaurants and businesses shut down because of COVID, instead of standing here saying that, like, you know, we should stay inside of our houses and, you know what I mean, try to like actually, you know, like go out and do, you know what I mean, actual business, and understand that people are hurting and starving out here and losing everything that they have. Maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying, you should stand here and try to like wipe that smug look off your face, because everybody understands the fact that like, yo, you're completely full of shit and you're an ugly piece of shit. Maybe you know what I'm saying, should put on some like 5-inch heels or something because of the fact that you're like 3'2", right? Maybe, you know what I mean, you're the issue there, Brian. Have you ever considered the fact that, like, you know, you're the problem with all these things, right? In the end of the day, have you ever stood there and looked at yourself? You know what I mean? I know, like, maybe you should try sleeping without sleeping pills, right? Because you know damn well that, like, legitimately, there's no way you're sleeping properly at night. Just being real with you there, Brian. Like, yo, you're a piece of garbage. CNN is trash. You're the reason why our country is so divided. You're the reason why our society is falling down. And no one likes you. That's the truth of the matter. What should you do different? Grow 6 inches, grow a backbone, and tell the truth. Stop pandering to the old and terrible single moms who your real audience is. You should admit that on the air, who your audience is. Right? Because, like, yo, that's the truth. You're not talking to the average American. You don't care about the workers of this country. You don't care about individuals who need jobs. You don't care about us. And you should understand that. You should understand that we see that when it comes down to it. Thunder in the background is awesome. Anyway, yo, look, it's Tom Pizza Pnoid News. You know how it's hitting. Peace be like one. Later.